Hey y'all, just old here, guy 19 coming at you. I look like a mess, but I've been working out in the yard for the last 5 hours or so, maybe even longer. Hope the volume's not too bad. Winds are blowing a little bit, cars driving by, neighbors weed eating, dogs barking, meth heads fighting, yelling in the streets. Well, that was earlier. Speaking of mutts barking, there they are, but dogs will be dogs that aren't trained. And this is a garden update right here. So we'll show the flower garden first since there ain't nobody watching. But we've got geraniums, marigolds, petunias. We've got sending us Facebook messages, LMAO. You thought that was funny, didn't you, Michelle? I told her that. Never mind. That's another deal. But geraniums, petunias, Gerber daisies, I believe, red mulch. I put it on there pretty thick. It ought to keep the weeds down. And yeah, that's the first flower bed. We've got orange coxcomb or celosias right there. Over here in this flower bed that doesn't get much sunlight towards the end of the summer because the walnut trees. Went ahead and put flowers in it. I was just going to pile it with like a foot deep of mulch, and but she wanted flowers, so we put flowers. 2 hanging buckets up there. I'm gonna zoom you up there. Hi, whoever's watching. But there's a mix of marigolds that are up there in those buckets. I'm not sure why she done that. Marigolds ain't gonna grow up there. Maybe she'll prove me wrong. And we'll come over here. Let's see if I can turn the messages on. Show live chat messages. Alright. Someone's out there, send a message, will you? And right here we have the purple irises, I believe. I think they're late this year. We've got vines, weeds back here. We're going to rip all that out and weed eat this good. Now my dog's inside barking. So let's turn it back to me. Hey Tony, thanks for sending a message. You having a good one? I hope you are. Hopefully we ain't gotta turn this thing on for a while, but it's been getting pretty warm. Got the windows open and the fans are going. Trying not to walk too fast. But I keep wanting to look over here at me and not at the camera down here. We're over here at the garden. Ain't no garden like Gear's garden. But let's, oh, we got a visitor over here in the back 40. Let me turn you around. Boots, y'all see Boots back there? Hopefully she's finding a new place to poop instead of in my garden. But we ain't got nothing planted right here. But I think somehow some super red romaine lettuce seeds got right here. I can't remember if I threw them there or the wind was blowing when I planted these, so I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's super red romaine that's right there. It's pretty much got to be. But yeah, super red romaine. Otis. Speaking of Otis, he's in the shed. Gardening good stuff. We got black seeded Simpson lettuce here, and this is supposed to be giant noble spinach in these 3. You can see there's one growing. I need to space these out better. Italian dandelion in these 3. Those 2 are scarlet kale. Those 2 are red Russian kale. We've got the snow peas there. And the trellis I made. I'm sorry about that bad video, but it started getting views, so I just left it up. Apologize big time for that. If you mad, I understand. but get over it. There you go. We're using these staple nails, jute twine. These poles are a foot in the ground, and the center one is wedged between these two boxes and in the ground. It's going to take a lot of weight and a lot of wind to move this thing. It's possible, but it would take. There's some Romas right there. Ain't nothing in there. These two Virginia peanuts. Still have one person or one new person. Hi Tony, if it's you. Hi whoever it is if it's not Tony. We've got red Norland taters in this bucket. I filled the dirt up, filled the dirt up, filled the dirt up, or the soil mix. We got Yukon Gold in this bucket right here. And the corn has been getting dug around in and picked on by birds, but there's quite a bit of corn coming up, so hopefully it makes it. After it gets a little bit taller, we'll see what's what, and I don't know if we'll add more corn to it. I don't have the kind I got, and I kind of want to keep with the kind I got, but with it being growing season, if my seed provider has it, I know I'd have to wait 2 weeks. So that bare spot in the back, if nothing pops up there, we'll put some green beans there. Perfect. Not a problem. We got some weeds to pull out of here, but we put some marigolds there in the back. Put a little bit of soil in with that old dirt that was there, mixed it around. Put some mulch there. Got some down there. Oops. But I'll slowly try to bring you around. Y'all remember, can't even remember what this dude's name was, this character was. But the clown took him down. And his scalp remains in Gear's garden. But yeah. Oh, over here I got these two steps. There's $1.32 a piece, and I couldn't decide what color I wanted, so I got one of each, and it works. Some will say it don't match, but I say it fits together perfectly. And people sending me snaps. I went and got Snapchat. I don't really use it too much. The app uses too much battery, and I don't like that kind. We got strawberry right there, that oak tree. Let's go up on the old porch. Before we go any further, I apologize for the mess. And if anyone's seen that last stream I done right before this, I apologize for that outburst. That ain't like me. It's been one of those days. Been a bunch of weird things happening. People stopping out in the middle of the road and trying to fight, and people over parked in front of the neighbors trying to fight, and been one of those days, and one of those days that we keep old best friend 9 pretty close, just in case. Old Gear ain't in shape to fight anymore. He'll just give you a warning if you mess with old Gear, and Gear will do what he has to do to defend himself. Now, if old Gear was to start some crap, it wouldn't come out. Can handle myself if I have to, but an OG like me don't screw around anymore. Not really an OG. Not really old. Not really a G. Just old Gear. So I guess I'm a G. Old Gear. But yeah. Oh, look. Ignore all that mess. Green bell pepper. Petunias with marigolds in the middle. We got a pink, and a purple, pink, and a purple. Well, pink and white, purple and white. Green bell pepper right here. Oh no, I'm over 10 minutes. Apologize. But I haven't made any videos in a while, so I hope y'all can forgive me. We got a big boy, I believe, and a sweet 100 cherry tomato. They're taking off, let me tell you. We got those a while back, and we got these Romas right here. They're looking like they're going to do something, or at least that one is. And we got the sweet purple Cherokee or purple Cherokee tomato. They threw it in with the dill and the Romas, so we're going to try her. Now let me go down here. Back when we had some frost, we had the lettuce and all that going. We used these sheets there. Somehow they went from in one of those crates to on the porch, and Boots lays there, so we're just leaving them there. We're going to get some rain, so they'll need to dry out. That's lemon cucumber right there. Once they get bigger, I'm going to thin them out. I think I'm going to leave 2 plants in each one. We've got snow peas over there. Boots likes laying in that chair right there. And where that kitty litter old bucket is, full of rainwater. I thought about building some kind of water catchment there, but that's maybe later in the year. Not in the funds right now. We got more black seeded Simpson lettuce, super red romaine, then a mixture of it back there. Green onion right here, 8-ball zucchini, and those 3, and those right there are Brussels sprout. Those down here are bush contender beans and blue lake pole beans. Hopefully some more start popping up, or I'm going to have to go with a different seed. Marigolds, and these 2 lanes right here are red burgundy okra, and that is green Clemson okra, I believe it's called. Is this in landscape? Whoever's watching, can you let me know if it's in landscape or not? Then down here is one side and a half is green noble spinach. The other side is green Malabar spinach. So yeah. Then she's got some petunias up here. She should move the petunias up to the front and bring the marigolds in the bucket back here. We now have 2 people watching, 3 people watching. Ignore the mess on the back porch. Hi to all y'all watching. You having a good one? Not sure. Got some weeds. Hey, Stalker Steve. You having a good one? Ain't seen y'all in a while, but I guess I ain't been over there in a while. Ignore all this mess. I already talked about it. But right here is supper. Thawed out. Howdy, GI Custom. You having a good one? Got some hot dogs and some Johnsonville mild sausage brats. Not sponsored. I just like that kind. And I like that kind. But if they want to sponsor me, I could eat a pack of these 12 packs a week. Or 2 or 3. But yeah, just been a update on my garden. But I guess I'll go ahead and talk a little bit more, even though we've gone 14 and a half minutes. Already gone this far, might as well keep going a little bit more. Right over here is where I plan to do some of the Brussels sprouts and the Brussels sprouts and 8-ball zucchini is what I plan on doing here. I think there ought to be room enough for 2 of the 8-ball zucchini, and there ought to be room for 3 Brussels sprouts, or I might crowd 4 in. Then over here where I was at a little while ago is where I plan to do all the green beans, the bush beans, the pole beans, and I have long yard beans in there too. Or not in here, but in the tray I was showing. But they're all going in there, and we have one empty bucket. That bucket right there is empty, so I'm not sure if I'm going to put a Brussels sprout in there or 8-ball zucchini. But I'm going to step back, show you another view of the garden from this angulation. And 2 watching, 3 watching. Howdy, howdy, 3 likes. Not sure how many thumbs down, but if there is any, I'd like those kind too. This old grill right here was well worth the, I think I froze up for a second. Been a good grill. Not sure why it was on sale, unless they just had too many, but hopefully I get the rest of this year out of it. Got a couple of wood piles and brush piles I didn't get burned over the winter. Didn't have a big enough snow. And guess I didn't have a big enough set to light them on fire. I mean, if I pour them down with some good fire starter and get them going good, it'd take about 5 minutes for the fire department to get here. So by the time they got here, they'd be burnt down pretty good. But I'm just rambling. The grill's ready. Already got her scrubbed. But I wanted to get this video done. We got a new trash company. Well, they bought out the old trash company, and they took our old square can away and brought this tall can, and it's a lot easier to wheel around and a lot better shape. But what was I saying? The trash guy just drives up and pushes a lever or button, and the arm comes out, grabs the son of a gun, and dumps it right in. But let y'all look at the angulation right here. I ain't got my keys on me. I was gonna take y'all in the shed, but I ain't got my keys on me. Not sure I can show y'all what's on me. No, another neighbor out there. I was gonna power wash this, but the landlord said not to. Afraid it'll take the paint off it, but I don't think it's painted. It's that, or it might be painted, whatever siding. Maybe it is paint, but so yeah. Look down here at the corn. Alright, this is going on 20 minutes, so any questions for the folks that are out there watching? Any questions? Going once? Going twice. Gonna put my weenies on the grill and my brats. What type of soil mix are you using? I'm using whatever I had last year. I can't even remember what it was. Hummus and compost, or hummus and manure. And let me go over here and look. I've had like 8 bags of these. Stay Green, potting soil, big old 64 quart bags, and I've been mixing it with the cheap yellow and white bags that are compost and manure. Been mixing all that up to put in all my buckets and add it to the beds also. Well, for those two right there, I just added the compost and manure and a small bucket of soil. But I've been using the mixture for most of the pots. The tater tubs over there. But and I've been using bone meal and blood meal, mixing it in everything. I don't really know what needs what, but it's getting it. And what else have I done? Oh, on the tomato plants, I forgot to put Epsom salt in them. But what my plan is this year, instead of having to water every day or water the top of the tomato plants, I got these plastic, what are they? Catchers, I guess they are. I'm not for sure. But what my plan is filling up a bucket with water and then filling those up. That way the tomato plants and pepper plants and cucumbers possibly can suck the water up to the roots, or it will encourage the roots that come down to the water to drink. That's what my idea behind that is, and I mean, should work. So what I'll do is, not before too much longer, is make some Epsom salt water, and I'll pour it in there and let it drink up. Do that once every 2 or 3 weeks. I got a bunch of notes inside. Some of the stuff might take me a while to remember, but look at those petunia, will you? Would you just look at that? Feed the cat. The cat has food. Howdy, HRM. Where did she go? You think she's starving? She's meowing because she wants a hot dog or bratwurst. You think she's missed a meal in her life? Ever since we known her, she hasn't. Bootsy, mama. Bootsy. Boots. See, she don't listen for anything anyways. You better stay out of my garden. Yeah, her better stay out of my garden. Go over there and crap in the weeds. You having a good one? But yeah, that's the potting mix I've been using. But the reason I use the potting mix and the compost manure mix was this will keep it from compacting so hard, the other mix, and this will hold in water a little bit better. And stir them up together and put them in a bucket together. They go like shimmalima ding dong, ring 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 rong, something like that. Oh, I guess, I don't know. I'm still learning as every day goes by. Sorry about that loud noise. That's annoying someone out there. But had a little bit of mulch left over from the flower bed and put it right here where the trash can goes. It was getting to be a muddy mess there. But yeah, it's been 25 minutes. Thank you all for watching, coming by. Y'all that come by later and watch this or scroll through it and watch parts of it. Thank y'all. Reckon that's going to be it for an update. So far, pretty happy and impressed with the garden, except for the giant noble spinach. But there is one coming up, so that's going to be cool. I'm going to have lots of salads. I'm going to have to buy me some steak and chicken to grill them up and chop them up, and have me some lettuce for salads for lunch. A little bit of dressing, not too much, just about a shot of it in there. Shake my bowl and chow down. I'm not much a fan of dressing any kind. Seems like yeah. How do I turn this back around? I'm about to delete Facebook Messenger and Snap. Not really, but can't y'all see I'm streaming here? Let me turn you around. Thank y'all for coming by. It's been a good one. Things are growing. Pollen is falling. Oh, let me turn you around here. Y'all remember the 2 walnut trees over right there? Well, they're there, but the landlord in the city cut that other tree back there. Yeah, my teeth are dickered, but that's alright. So, you know what that tree being gone means? More sunlight for Gear's garden. That's a good thing, but then it's a bad thing. This lettuce and stuff will bolt sooner than I wanted it to. But it's been good. It's been a good one, guys. It's time for old Gear to get out of here and cook my wiener on the grill. Wieners on the grill. What? You want me to sing? What? No. My singing career's over. Go check out my last one if you ain't seen it. Knew better. While you're over there, you can share it if you want. You ain't got to. But look at my old playlist for my music there. I'll see y'all on the next one. Till next time. Y'all have a good one. Hi, Sherry. See you possibly. Bye for now. How do we turn this thing off?